Hi everyone, my name is Mikayla Mackey. I can firmly state that probably everyone in this room has gone through a struggle in their life, whether it be multiple at time, one right now, or just one that has just overall taken your life. With with life, that's what happens. I was told by someone on this earth that we are specifically put here to learn. And with learning, obviously comes mistakes and failures. Throughout my 21 years of life, nothing has come easily to me. I myself have had struggles in my life, and many have taken place over time now. I've gone through them a lot, but hey, that's what therapy is for. You get to talk to someone about your problems and pay them for it. But over time, you get to face them or simply live with them. Today, I will explain two examples where little by little helped a lot, and effort over time has been great. First, I will explain Aesop's fable, The Crow and the Pitcher, to demonstrate a little effort or help can go a long way. And then after, I will talk about my own experience. With the crow and the pitcher, the fable is about the fable that was retrieved on Aesop's Fables website on August 29th, 2021. It explains that a crow is on the verge of death of thirst, and he finds a pitcher, and as he sees it, he's like, "Hey, this water's for me. I should drink that." But what he doesn't realize is that all the water is at the very bottom of the pitcher. So he rushes in and tries to get the water anyway. And obviously, we all know from a little tiny crow with his little tiny beak, he's not going to get that water. It's all the way at the bottom. And as stated by the Pennsylvania Game Commission's website, retrieved September 5th, 2021, a crow's beak can actually be 2 to 2.5 inches long, and its species names actually mean short beak. So like I said, that crow is not going to get that water at all. So after his failure, he ends up just giving up and just stops and figures, I'm not going to get this. But then he thinks about it for a little bit and decides to drop one pebble into the pitcher, and then drops another, and then another, and he does this action about 6 times. Finally gets the water. He then gets the water to a little bit of the top. He adds a few more, and finally is able to drink the water and successfully saves himself from death. In summary, Aesop's Fable teaches us little by little does the trick, and even when all else fails, with little thought, time, effort, or help, you can achieve what you want in life. In my example, like I said, life has never been easy. And when I was 17 years old, I decided to not only do high school as a student, but also work, which not a good idea. So every day after school, I would go to work, and my shift would be anywhere from 5 p.m. to 12 a.m. or 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. And then I would go home, sleep for a couple hours, and then wake up at 7 a.m. And as you can see, that's not a good idea. But on top of this, my workplace was very toxic. I would get sick every single time I would go in there because of two managers that just had a vendetta against me. On top of this, my school, I was graduating, and about 4 months before I graduated, they told me that I needed to transfer classes because of a math problem that is happening. But that doesn't matter and stuff. But what we found out is that they actually didn't put me in a class a month before my graduation. So I had to do this class in about a month's time. I come to find out that everything was piling on me so much that I had a 1 hour panic attack at one point. But finally, I got to the point of the crow, and I was like, this needs to stop. I need to do something about this. Because if not, this thing's going to kill me. So, with high school kicking my butt, with only 4 months left finally a month before graduation, they put me in this class that I had a month left. With all this, I got to the point where finally, like the crow, I had thought and decided to need a change before my ultimate demise. So to do this, the first major pebble I dropped into the pitcher was to finally quit this toxic job. The second pitcher was finally just putting all my time and effort into this math class and graduating. the other pebble that I figured was I had different little scenarios happening at this time. So I put those pebbles in as well. And finally, my last pebble was finding out the day before graduation that I was in fact getting my diploma and walking that stage. So at last, I finally saw my water in this fable, which was happiness. I finally decided to not have anxiety and stuff and worry about everything that I could not control personally. In conclusion, with everything being said, if you're facing a struggle today, you can overcome this. Even if this can be done little by little or help fall against it by now. Thank you for listening. Are there any questions?